Welcome to the Shergroup podcast, where we share ideas on how to help businesses grow and prosper in the online world. Join host, Chief Shergroup Claire Sambrook as she discusses her digital journey and how Shergroup is helping thousands to keep their business flowing and growing. Here on the Shergroup podcast.
Hello, it's Claire from the Shergroup podcast. So today I wanted to talk about our security solutions, which appear on our website, shergroup.com, under security solutions. And I wanted to take you through a little bit of the history as to how Shergroup got into security and why I think it's a great thing to have on our platform for business owners, business leaders and decision makers. Now, over the centuries, Shergroup have operated with our fabulous heritage as sheriffs, which is where the Sher of Shergroup comes from. Get it? And in recent years, we have been very involved in some of the most volatile and intense eviction operations in the UK. I always say that Shergroup operates on a spectrum between light and dark, and eviction operations involving protest camps and trespassers is definitely the dark side of Shergroup. And I don't mean that in a menacing way. What I mean is it's intense, it's difficult, and it needs to be, it needs to be a solution that helps everybody. And we need to really talk about what eviction looks like, because it's not a nice word, is it? And yet we do it, and we do it because we can, under a writ of possession, which is issued by the High Court 8 times out of 10. That's how we evict people. And that's the court saying to the defendants named on the writ, or if they don't know who the defendants are, persons unknown, you can't stay on this land. The landowner is going to recover possession of the land back, and this is the writ. And these are the people who are going to facilitate and be agents of the court to make sure that happens. And that's me as the High Court Enforcement Officer and my High Court Enforcement agents. So when we started doing security, which was 15 years ago, we found that clients would instruct us to recover possession under a writ of possession, but then they would put a security company in there that would be feeding the protesters, taking them bags of food, or just allowing them to come back on the land after we'd evicted them. And that didn't go down well with me, because it's expensive to evict people. It's an expensive operation. Certainly at the very intense level when you're dealing with a protest camp. So once you've evicted somebody, you want to make sure they don't come back on to the land you just evicted them from. And so we set up our own security team with security professionals, often drawn from the military and UK police. And the idea was that they really wouldn't let anybody come onto the land, and we would have a clear protocol for access and egress to any site we were looking after. So that's how we got into the professional guarding service. And today we have a panel of security companies across England and Wales, which we allow to operate in Shergroup's name. It gives us national coverage, and it enables us to provide the guarding service at the right level, at the right intensity, depending on the assignment. So professional security for us, we cover the whole of London, but then we radiate out all the way up to Hadrian's Wall. We don't do security in Scotland. We could do, I guess, but we cover England and Wales. And what we've also done is taken our security service over to the United States. So we have security officers in the United States as well, working under the Shergroup brand. As part of our security guarding service, we also risk assess a site and carry out property inspections to make sure that We understand what is happening on the site. And we can, if necessary, use not only security guards or man guarding, but security canines, security dogs. And security dogs are very useful, particularly in large open spaces, commercial spaces where there's not a lot of people around, and we need to protect the handler, the security officer, from attack and make sure that they are as safe as possible when they are working, when they are alone working in a derelict security space or an open security space. So canines are a great deterrent. Nobody likes to go near a snarling dog. Don't worry, we're fully insured, but we just like to keep the security canines uppermost in our minds as available to our clients, and we also provide those services in the United States as well. What we've also found in going out to sites and taking back possession is they can be trashed. I can't think of another word for it really, but we see everything from excrement to sharps to litter to just plain fly tipping. And depending on the severity of the site, we have the clean-up teams to come in and clean the site up. So while we're securing it and taking back possession, we can also be cleaning it and keeping it safe and keeping it secure. So again, not fazed by what we find on a site, we have the teams to be able to clean it. We also do security consulting for companies that need a larger scale, longer term project, and we really want to look at in depth what the security plan is, not only from the point of view of the man guarding personnel, but also the tech on site, which is the entry barriers, the CCTV, the access controls, the alarms, monitoring station, and even vehicles and the way that people get around the site. We want to have a look at all that, and we want to build and develop a plan for our clients so that we have the most cost effective, but also the most secure, for budget, the most secure site. So obviously what we recommend, we have to tailor that to the client's budget, but it's better to have a look at it from a helicopter view across the whole piece and really then advise on what we can and cannot do. As part of our overall security solutions, we do provide CCTV, we do provide security screening and steel doors which stop trespassers getting in, particularly when a property is void. We also do body temperature detection kits, which were very useful during COVID, and we offer alarms which are either wired to the electric system or they are battery. So they're going to be mains or battery. Anything that you need in the security space, we can provide it through our solutions for security in the UK. We're very, very innovative. So if you don't see what you need on this page, then talk to us, call us on 0203 588 4240, chat to us or email us or reach us on one of our social media channels, and we can have a chat about what you do need and then see how we can make that happen for you. But this is just a taste of what we do have. So I hope that you'll use it. We've done some spectacular operations over the last 15 years, from securing power stations and removing protesters from conveyor belts and tops of chimneys, and Greenpeace from Rainbow Warrior tying up on the Thames estuary. We've removed protesters from Parliament Square, St Paul's Cathedral. Really, this is very much our comfort zone. And we're good at what we do, and we're safe. We're a safe pair of hands. So if you're looking for a security provider for a special event or for a longer term project, then if you choose to talk to us, we'll be able to give you a really safe, compliant operation, which will enable you to sleep at night. So that's our Shergroup security, which we're very proud of. and it was built out of necessity to help our clients have secure sites. So it's all there for you if that's what you need.
Thanks for listening to the Shergroupie podcast. To join our Shergroupie community, subscribe by going to our website at www.shergroup.com. Keep up with the latest Shergroup news across all our main channels, including YouTube, LinkedIn, and across all social media. Stay connected and begin building more business relationships.